Hey guys, Ken Smith. Welcome back. This is going to be part 2 of my day on the water fishing a Outlaw outdoor tournament with FLW and former elite pro James Niggemeyer. Had a great time. I teased you with the first video. I just gave you a little snippet of the video. This is all tournament fishing, and I think I've got enough for one more, if not 2 more videos. We had a great time. At the end of this video, I'm going to stick a link into James's point of view and also some other topics we covered that day. One really interesting that I'll talk about Kevin Van Dam. But anyway, listen, I also want to mention to you guys, so we talked about this in the series with Todd Driscoll. For those of you who hadn't seen it, right there is a link to a video series I did with Texas Park and Wildlife fisheries biologist Todd Driscoll. And Todd talked about a study they're doing electronically tracking bass on Toledo Bend starting right now. So if you catch a fish, hello Stella, they want it to be 6 pounds or bigger, in housing, they want, and you catch it during the week. If you will, you can call this number 409-698-9114 and just tell them, hey, I've got a big fish. So what they need is for you to give them time to get from Brooklyn to, I guess they'll probably come to Fin and Feather or Jack's or somewhere back there. You'll work it out with them. But if you've got time for them to get over there, they want to get over there. They want to implant that transmitter in that fish and release that fish there in housing. So again, if it's on a weekday, if it's 6 pounds or bigger, caught in housing, they want to hear from you if you'll let them track that fish. So I'll put that number again right there at the bottom so you guys can track that. Other topics, I did notice this week 6th Sense has hooks out now. I have not gotten any of those yet. I actually didn't know this was coming. I just happened to be looking at the website, so I'll be checking those out in the very near future to see how those are. And it seems like there was one other topic I wanted to mention to you guys. Gosh, I can't think what it was. I'm going to do a tail end of this video, again, giving you that link over to James's video. So let's go right to the fishing. Check it out.
Not bad. What in the world?
Want to rattle it?
No, it was like, and then I reeled down to like see if it was there. He wasn't there. Oh, he is there. Golly.
That might be deep hook. I'm just guessing.
It just can't.
It might be deep hook.
I'm just thinking that maybe. What was weird was I reeled down to him and I could not find him.
Hey guys at home, don't try that. That takes a skilled professional fisherman to let that fish. I saw his bobber go under, and I'm like, your bobber's under. And he just sat there and sat there.
Oh, that was bad.
Bobber.
I deserve it at me right now. That was bad.
It's funny when you lose contact like that, right? It's like, wait, I just lost contact.
Yeah.
Yeah. He picked it up. It's coming to you. So you just picked up a jig.
Mm-hmm.
What is your favorite Lew's jig rod?
Probably the Magnum Hammer 7'4". Is that a Magnum Hammer?
Oops. So you're a big, tall guy. You don't go to a longer rod than that?
No. No. I like it. The only time I really go 7'6" and longer is, you know, flipping and Carolina rigging, stuff like that.
So I guess in your world, you're netting your own fish.
Mm-hmm.
And rod length just makes that more difficult.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think sometimes it's just purely what you become accustomed to.
About a foot and a half ago, they were in the drain. I mean, in 16 feet of water, right at the bottom of it.
Just moving around a bunch.
Y'all see how bad that fish wanted to be on camera?
Right on cue.
Man. What's this net job? There you go, net job.
Bingo.
I even hooked that one on the top of the head where it's supposed to be hooked, on the side of the head. thought he was bigger than that first time he jumped.
Yeah. I don't think they're liking a jig.
Isn't that weird sometimes?
It is.
Of course, you stand there with it, and the one that does bite it is one of those you won't measure. You know?
Exactly.
You know, that it may have something to do with the snot on the bottom, that they don't want that jig.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. I may be making that up, but it sounds cool. It sounds like I'm really thinking it out.
We like to do that.
Does it sound cool? Or?
No, think it out. My train of thought is always, I've made this more difficult than I need to.
I'm telling you, I think the best fishermen don't have the highest IQ sometimes. I think the higher your IQ, the more you overthink crap.
I really.
Or maybe it's got nothing to do with IQ. Maybe we all have a tendency to overthink it. Because you could basically come to Sam Rayburn with a 1/2 ounce sinker and a worm and probably win as many tournaments as you would with every bait known to man that I have in the boat right now. So we're featuring net by nobody today because I have a really, really nice net hanging in the boat barn. James walked right by it. I don't know why he didn't notice. He'd never been in my boat barn before. You'd think he would have noticed that I have a nice net hanging there, but he didn't. So
here we are, right?
you could see a real circus if we get a big one on today. Hopefully if we do, he'll be on a single hook and it won't be a big deal. That's number 3. We've been out here, what time is it?
It is 7:07.
So we've been out 37, been out here 1/2 hour. So we've got 3. We got no weight, but we'll keep working on them. James just broke a fish off, so I think there's some better fish. This is right, y'all saw me catch that good one yesterday, so we'll keep working on them.
I forgot how fun a Carolina rig is.
I don't know if y'all heard that, what he said. He said, I forgot how much fun a Carolina rig is. We pulled up, he said, I don't throw a Carolina rig very much anymore. That's a solid.
Did you keep her, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
All right.
Woohoo!
That rattled the crap out of it.
Switched bait, and I had a bite.
There's a good fisherman right there. Catch 2 or 3 fish, and 5 or 6 casts.
Well, it's all the way up there. That's why I.
Whatever, man.
So you can go ahead and give me the excuse, whatever it is.
So there you go. Just in case y'all are wondering, tour pros do that too. So he caught 2 or 3 fish in about 5 casts on a fluke, or something looked like a fluke. It's probably Strike King bait. And he changed baits because they were all the way in the front of the boat. Very nice.
I try not to sweat the small stuff.
That boy. That one thumped it and didn't hold on to it.
But sometimes it's important to sweat the small stuff.
I get a feeling you don't get bit a couple more casts.
Oh, I'm coming to the front. No doubt. That's what they call it. There you go.
Move up shallow.
And whammo.
Right whammo wrong side.
But that's number 5 though. No? Looks like number 5.
Come here, honey. Let's measure you for a pair
Oh
of pants.
yeah, that's number 5.
Oh,
Bingo.
deep hook too. Good job, Ken.
You're just trying to make me feel better now.
Golly.
I hate doing I was just getting my Carolina rig feet wet when I caught that first one.
Yeah, you come out like a house on fire.
No, I meant when I deep hooked that first
Oh, yeah. That one, he thumped it. I pulled on him. He's up there with a group of his friends, and there was competition going on. I bet you.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, out there in the drain. It's gonna make me dig my little A-rig out.
Of course, my brig went right to the bottom.
Yeah, went right by him.
Yeah.
What was that? I have no idea where that is. I've moved up in this slough and I've completely lost my bearings. I think that guy's moving across the point, but I could be wrong. This is one of those days when you drop a buoy and you never find it again.
Yes. What is the water temperature? 57.6. That's actually colder than I thought it would be.
There's some places that's in the lower 50s.
Really?
So James, you are a full-time fisherman.
Yes, sir.
So you fish. So you started on the Bassmasters, right?
Correct.
How did you qualify to get on that circuit?
In 2006, I fished what they call it. They had
That was around a stump. It looked good for a second, didn't it?
it did look good. I fished what they had. It was basically the opens, but it was kind of a transition year. They had what they called they called it the Northern Tour and the Southern Tour. It was the first year of the elites, which was 06, and I ended up winning the points in the Southern division.
California boy.
Yes, but I had already moved to Texas in 01, so I won the points and qualified for the Elite Series, which would begin in 07.
Okay.
For me, would begin in 07. It would be the second year of the Elite Series.
I looked you up. You won almost $1 million on the elites.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a blessing. I absolutely still completely love to do what I do, and people ask me when I'm home what I like to do for fun. And I still like to go fishing.
Well, that's funny you say that, because I mean we've been yucking it up all morning. It's obvious that it's not a chore to you at all. This is getting out and just having a good time, getting to go fishing.
Yeah, I love it. Still love it, which is, I know, not for everybody. I know a lot of guys that once the season's over, they just...
A lot of those guys climb up a tree when the season's over.
Yeah, and they don't...
And you do some of that too.
I just started. This is my first year. I still have never shot a deer.
Well, that's what you're doing this because your son's into it.
That's right.
Yeah.
My son loves hunting, and so I'm getting into that.
So to me, the hardest thing about professional bass fishing you experienced, and that is you have a bad year, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you were off the
Well, that's
tour.
a better one. Yes, but you had a career average that you had to go against, and you had your career average that you could remain qualified, but you also had your current AOI average.
I don't think they'll help us.
I don't think so. No.
If it does, he doesn't get us over 20.
No. And I had actually a couple of rough years in a row, which made me first man out.
Oh my God.
The guy that was in front of me requalified, and I did not.
So, what happened those couple of years? I mean, can you put your finger on it, or was it just fishing?
So, I've talked to Hero about this very thing, and just to use him as an example, he had a year where he finished in, I want to say, somewhere in the top 10, maybe top 5 in Angler of the Year. The very next year, he finished in the 90s. And he's got a lot of press, people asking, what did you do differently? What's going on? And it might have happened in reverse order. But at any rate, it was 2 back-to-back years, and he said, I have not changed one thing. There's a degree of this that's still fishing.
Yeah.
And
yeah, that could have been a 7-pound.
beyond.
Right on the edge of it, but I got several bites up there, shallow. I think the angle on this one is just kind of where you just threw.
Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that. I've got more good video to follow on this, but James is shooting, as you saw, he's got his chesty camera on, and he's shooting some video, and then we also used his camera on the back later in the day and had some interesting conversations. So he's got about a 20-minute video up that's just additional content on his YouTube channel. Now, I'm gonna ask you guys a favor. So if you don't know much about YouTube, when you get to 1,000 subscribers, you get all kinds of new tools and a lot of things happen really good for you. We threw James, just from that first video, about 50 new subscribers. So thanks so much for doing that. Guys, if you would, jump over there and give him a subscribe. Let's blow him through 1,000. I think this guy's going to put some great content out. He's an extremely good fisherman and also just a heck of a nice guy. And I promise you we will get in the boat again and shoot more videos. Matter of fact, the next time we do this, I'm going to post, like I did prior to the Glenn Freeman, Albert Collins series, questions you want me to ask James. And also note, by the way, the guy's a full-time guide on Lake Fork, and he told me once his boat's in, he's got quite a bit of time available through December. I think he's pretty booked up once the new year turns. But if you want to get over there and get out on a guide trip with a bona fide $1 million+ winter fishing bass tournaments, that's your guy. I mean, I would love to go fishing with him on Fork, and I will. So, hello, Sam. All the dogs are making an appearance tonight. So anyway, thanks for tuning in. If you don't subscribe to my channel, please do. I really appreciate it. And also click the notification bell so that when my videos come up, you get notified. And one last thing. So in the video you're going to see with James, I asked James if he believes in Bigfoot. Give me a comment below. Tell me if you believe in Bigfoot. And if you've got a Bigfoot sighting, that'd be even better. So give me a comment below. I would love to know of the 3,000 or 4,000 people who watch this video, how many of them will actually admit to believing in Bigfoot. I'm an almost believer. I just want him to be out there somewhere. So thanks for tuning in. More video to follow later this week, and then we'll be back down at the lake, and I'll get a ton of video over Thanksgiving, assuming it's not raining the whole time, and get some more stuff up from you guys. So thanks for tuning in.